We have the final episode of Dana White's Contender Series coming up tomorrow or whenever this video is dropping, so it would be today. Final episode of Dana White's Contender Series. We have a 5-fight card like we normally do. I'm going to be breaking down and predicting all the fights on the card. We do have, once again, Bo Nickal on the card because they wanted to absolutely grab any hype from him and use him for the show. So that's what we're doing today. We do have some pretty solid fights on the card with some pretty solid prospects on it as well. Yeah, so let's get into the first fight on the card. I don't know how to pronounce these names, but I'm going to try. Ashiek Ajim versus Mateus Mendonça. Mendonça. Ajim 6-1, has good output on the feet, decent power in his hands. I think I'll just go by the first names. And good body shots. Mateus does have some good stand up. Likes to clinch also. I'm going to go with Ashiek. He does have some good power in his hands, but he does leave himself open to get hit. But he does kind of like take some shots to give some when he strikes. Mateus hasn't fought in a couple of years. It seems like whenever he does get higher competition, he does not perform as great as he normally does. Like if it's lower competition, he'll normally get a finish in the fight. If it's higher competition, he'll grind out for a decision. So I think we'll see a lot of clinch work, or him trying to do a lot of clinch work in this fight and grinding out to a decision. But I don't mind Ashiek to win this fight. I think he has a solid chance in this fight. I think just with the stand up and Mateus not fighting in but not fighting in a couple years, I think that will give him an advantage here. So I think I'm gonna go. Here's the thing. So I don't want to be like Yanni here and give out those statistics, but I think only 2 underdogs have won on the first fight on the card. So the UFC places these fights for a specific reason. They go from like least competitive to competitive. They want more competitive fights, I guess, in general, towards like the middle of the card. So they'll throw out this one, like the first card, or not the first card, the first fight of the card. And I think 2 underdogs have won that. I don't know what the underdogs are looking like. -280. I'm gonna go with I'm just gonna go with Mateus here. But I can definitely see Ashiek winning this fight. It's just I don't know if I can trust him to win it here. Up the card we have Rafael Ramos Estevam versus João Elias. Estevam 10-0, has very high level wrestling, mixes in his strikes with a lot of forward pressure, doesn't have good range on the feet, but he could get caught by some pretty big power. Elias 17-3, great jiu-jitsu and some good grappling. I'm going to go with Rafael Ramos Estevam. I keep screwing this name up. Estevam, just due to his forward pressure and volume. It's similar to Colby. He'll just keep going for the grappling. When he's up on the feet, he'll just keep throwing hands, a lot of hands, just doing something, and then we'll just go immediately to the grappling. I just think the thing here is with João, he's very dangerous on the ground, so I can see this being a super tough situation. So I can see Rafael just keeping this on the feet and just trying to get the points there. I just think Elias is too dangerous on the ground, so I don't think he'll want to go there. So my guess is that he's going to try and just keep it on the feet, outpoint him there, get the decision. Up the card we have Freddy Emiliano Linares versus Jenkins. Linares 8-1, has good grappling, not very good on the feet. Jenkins 9-2, good on the feet, okay takedown defense, but he can be taken down in general. I think Jenkins will be able to get the best of Freddy Linares on the feet and then sprawl any takedown attempts that he does have here. And I think he will end up TKOing Linares later in the fight. I just think, although I don't see Jenkins's takedown defense as great. Like in his last fight, I believe he did sprawl takedown immediately, but the dude put him next. I'm pretty sure it was his last fight. Dude threw him into the towards the cage and then took him down and was able to do damage there. He likes to sprawl there, picks him up and slammed him. So yeah, I'm just banking on the fact that Jenkins will be able to have good takedown defense here, and he just have some really good striking. I do think he'll be able to TKO Freddy Linares in this fight. So I'm gonna go with Jack Jenkins. Where was he at? Oh, he's not on this one. Okay, cool. Jack Jenkins. Up the card, we have Sam Patterson versus Vinicius Cenci, and I hope I'm saying that right. Patterson is 9-1, very patient on the feet, picks his shots to the body and head. Cenci, 7-1, good grappling, lots of sub wins on his record, and hasn't fought since 2019. For this fight, I'm just going to edge this a little bit to Patterson, because I'm not sure how the Cenci dude's going to show up in this fight. I don't know why I have the check mark. So I don't know how he's going to show up. He hasn't fought in 3 years. It's very worrying. I think Patterson can keep this at range and also defend the takedowns, like I said in the last fight. That's how I have it here. A couple inactive dudes on this card, which is very interesting. It's not very helpful when you're trying to make predictions, but Dana White's Contender Series for you. But yeah, I'm gonna go with who's this? I'm gonna go with Sam Patterson. There you go. By what? I guess I probably get my prediction here. By decision for this fight. I'm gonna say decision. Up the card for our main event of the evening, we have Nickal versus Donovan Beard. Nickal is 2-0. We've already seen him in the beginning of the season. He was absolutely dominant. Finally used his grappling in a fight, and it showed in a very, very elite level there. Nickal, 2-0, elite grappling, obviously, and he does have some crazy power in his hands that he hasn't really shown yet in the UFC. Beard, 7-1, very hesitant on the feet, doesn't have good takedown defense, and can get outpowered. I'm gonna go Nickal by a first round sub. I think he's just kind of like hums at it and just run in there and pick him up and slam him on the ground and maybe TKO him. But I'm gonna assume a sub here. I think he's been working on his jiu-jitsu a little bit. Showed some nice jiu-jitsu in his last fight, some good scrambles. And I think he will be able to sub Donovan Beard in the first round. So that's what I have for the final card of the UFC Contender Series. This is my second card predicting for today, and I'm out tired. It is very late. But yeah, so for tomorrow, I don't have anything planned yet. So we're going to see if there's any fights made. Maybe I go over some that were made a couple days ago or whatever. But my week is very open for what to make video-wise. So we'll see. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoy the UFC Contender Series. We finally have a fight night card this weekend, so I'm going to be enjoying that for whatever fights that are solid on that card. It isn't the best. Then we have another 2-week break, which is going to be fun because I'm going to have to find stuff to do for the channel. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.